And so you have diverse needs with diverse voices, which is great. It adds to the flavor of a campus, but they're wanting to see some flexibility in terms of how they uh, get their education. And I think they're often comparing us also to, other organizations. So they compare us not only to other educational institutions, but they also compare us maybe to other businesses and organizations. You think about digital access and,
Yeah.
things like they would expect us to do. Well, what happens at Starbucks versus what happens at a university? I'm not trying to compare the two, but the experience digitally needs to match up. And so if it looks kind of, arcane or looks a little bit clunky, students may devalue that a little bit. So you're trying to stay maybe a bit ahead of the curve on some of the digital pieces, and I think there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Um, at the end of the day, they also are craving human connection. I think post-COVID, that human connection piece is really become more apparent in terms of, you know, it was great to be online, added some flexibility, but I think what was missed in that was the human connection. And now you throw AI into the mix, and you can get so much done on AI now, and whether it's ChatGPT or any other platform, you can get information. But I think the community piece of what an education provides in terms of, yeah, what is that we're meant to do, and we're meant to gather people together and belong to community, and they want both the flexibility, but they also want the experience.
Hmm.
And they're asking questions like, will I belong at this place? Will I be supported by people within the institution? Ultimately, it also is, will this institution help me understand where I need to go? And it's going to be increasingly harder for institutions. Like, we can't predict the future. Like, you know, 10 years ago, were we thinking about ChatGPT in this way? No. So where are we going to move forward, and how do we set people up for that first step in their job and career, when some of those first steps outside of university might have disappeared in terms of career options? So they're asking all these questions, and we need to increasingly respond to them. And it's the students asking those questions, but it's also the parents and other stakeholders that are involved in terms of this. So I think we're going to continue to see those shifts happen.